An upside of being in lockdown is that I can't go out to see any cleavage. Because have you noticed it's cleavage season out there? But don't get me wrong, I like an eye full of sweet, supple cleavage as much as the next man. But dealing with cleavage has become one of the most complicated and controversial aspects of our social life. Because I want to look at it, but the society expects me to ignore it. Now you might be asking, why do you want to look at it? Good question. Why do I want to look at it? Ah, I got it, because I was wired like this by God Almighty. You know, the creator of the universe? It's true, even the Catholic Church recognizes this. Have you been to any of their proper churches? When Michelangelo finished the Sistine Chapel, the Pope showed up for one final inspection. Meraviglioso. But Mr. Buonarroti, that's Michelangelo's surname, by the way. Mr. Buonarroti, aren't there a bit too many bare bosoms inside? But Santità, I've been trying to replicate and celebrate Il Signore's creation in all its glory. Yes, Mr. Buonarroti, but Il Signore works in mysterious ways and you haven't left much mystery here. Isn't it a bit unorthodox? But Santità, we are unorthodox. We are Catholic, remember? Yes, but if the people, Santo Padre, the people need a break, the people need something uplifting. The people have been decimated by pandemics and by extortionate Germanic tribes. Now, some of you are thinking, decimated by pandemics and by Germanic extortionate tribes? Life in Italy in the 16th century was a lot similar to life in Italy now. That's right, and despite all the progress we've made, to this day, dealing with cleavage remains exhausting as well. Because the cleavage is probably the only aspect of a woman's appearance that you can't make a compliment on. Actually, if you're ever caught looking at it, you might be called a pervert. By whom? By the bearer of the bare cleavage. It becomes like a conversation with a disabled person. The whole time you must pretend it's not there. Although there's a difference because no disabled person chose to be disabled. Now, I don't want to be called a conspiracy theorist, but I believe that cleavage just does not happen by chance. You know, most women, to pull off that look, they need something they call accessories. Now, no woman has been going to the office, suddenly in the elevator she looks down, oh my, this little outfit has quite a low neckline. It's all good that quite randomly I also happen to have picked a push-up bra which creates the whole cleavage look. Also, quite coincidentally, I happen to have picked a push-up bra which is also a balconette model in that it doesn't have any fabric on the upper parts of the cups, so it goes in tandem with the low neckline to bear as much skin as possible. Also, quite fortuitously, yes, that's the word, this push-up balconette happens to be a plunge model as well, meaning that in the middle it goes even lower to further deepen the whole cleavage. Also, quite inexplicably, I happen to have picked this pendant as well, which sits quite low right in the middle of the whole ensemble, further captivating and guiding the eyes to the whole controversial hotspot. Now, good God who is sitting in heavens, please don't let any man notice this because I don't want that kind of attention. Imagine you're going to work, you stop by to admire a shop window. The shopkeeper comes out. Hey, what are you looking at? The shop is here, you know. Well, I was just looking at the window. Yeah, but we have stuff in the back as well. Yet the window is the first thing you noticed. Well, the window is the closest part of the shop to where I'm standing, and you've put LED lights in it. Yeah, but all I'm saying is that the shop is more than its window, you know. Yet you're all about the window, aren't you? Well, I thought you had highlighted and featured the best bits of... The best bits? How dare you? I do this for myself, okay? I feel empowered to dress my shop like this. What does that even mean? Tell me, do you treat all shops like this? Is it because your father was a window shopper as well? Look, I'm in a bit of a hurry. I must dash off to work. But thank you anyway. I just hope back at work my colleague Amanda from marketing has not inadvertently pulled off a cleavage look again. Now, that was quite a well-researched routine, wasn't it? Now, before I sign off, I must say any references to any of my colleagues is purely coincidental, just like their cleavage look or their miniskirts. Thank you for listening, and until next time, take care.